There is a $12 bottle of sunscreen sitting at your local drugstore right now, and there is a $68 bottle sitting behind a glass counter at Sephora. Different packaging, different price, different promise. But here is what the woman at that Sephora counter will never tell you. Both bottles contain the exact same UV filter molecules, sourced from the same handful of chemical suppliers, manufactured to the same purity standard. The sun does not read labels. It does not care about the brand name. It only cares about the filter sitting between your skin and the radiation coming down. And that filter is a commodity. The global sunscreen market is projected to hit $13 billion by 2026. A massive chunk of that number is built on a single illusion: the idea that a higher price tag means better UV protection. It does not. The chemistry proves it, and today we are going to prove it together. We are ranking 5 sunscreens, 3 that are robbing you blind, 2 that actually deliver the science at a fraction of the cost. Every entry comes down to one question: are you paying for UV protection, or are you paying for a story? Stay until the end, because the last product on this list is going to completely change how you shop for sunscreen. Let us get into it. Number 1. Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen SPF 40. This is one of the most hyped sunscreens on the market right now, and it costs $38 for 1.7 ounces. That works out to roughly $22 per ounce for a product whose active UV filters, avobenzone at 3% and homosalate at 15%, are among the most widely used, most commoditized chemical filters in the entire sunscreen industry. These are not patented molecules. These are not exclusive formulations. Avobenzone has been approved for cosmetic use since 1988. Homosalate even longer. Every cosmetic chemist on the planet can buy these actives from the same global distributors at essentially the same wholesale price. There is no secret lab. There is no proprietary extraction process. There is no breakthrough science hiding inside that sleek minimalist tube. What Supergoop charges you for is the word unseen: the silky primer-like texture, the influencer campaigns, the Sephora placement fee, the branding, not the UV science. In independent lab testing, reviewed by board-certified dermatologist Dr. Rachel Nazarian, Supergoop performed adequately but showed no measurable advantage over drugstore alternatives using identical filter combinations. You are paying a 300% markup for a formula that any cosmetic manufacturer could replicate for under $4 in raw ingredients. And here is the part that should make you genuinely angry. Supergoop has built an entire brand identity around the idea that sunscreen can be fun, invisible, and worth spending on. That positioning has been so effective that millions of people now associate a higher price point with better protection. The marketing worked. The UV science did not change. The sun does not know the difference. Your wallet does. Number 2. Tatcha Silken Pore Perfecting Sunscreen SPF 35. This sells for $52 for 1 ounce. $52 per ounce for a product whose UV actives, octinoxate, octisalate, and oxybenzone represent the most basic, most widely available chemical filter combination in the sunscreen market. This trio has been in mass-market sunscreens since the 1970s. There is no innovation here. There is no proprietary UV technology. There is not a single peer-reviewed study published that demonstrates Tatcha's SPF formula outperforms drugstore alternatives using the same filter combination. What Tatcha sells is a ritual: the haiku on the packaging, the silk extract listed in the formula at concentrations too low to affect skin biology in any measurable way, the story of centuries-old Japanese beauty secrets passed down through generations. Cosmetic chemist Jen Novakovic reviewed Tatcha's sunscreen line in 2022 and noted the filter system is entirely generic and that the premium price reflects brand positioning, not formulation complexity. Now consider this: oxybenzone, one of the 3 filters in this formula, has been flagged by the FDA for potential hormone disruption concerns and is banned in sunscreens sold in Hawaii due to coral reef damage. You are paying $52 per ounce for a filter combination that is not only decades old, but has also attracted regulatory scrutiny. When Unilever acquired Tatcha for a reported $500 million, they were not buying a UV patent, they were buying a consumer fantasy. You are funding that fantasy every time you reach for this bottle. Number 3. La Roche-Posay Anthelios Melt-In Milk Sunscreen SPF 100. This retails for $36 for 5 ounces, which on a per-ounce basis looks more reasonable than the others on this list. But SPF 100 deserves its own conversation because this is where the marketing gets genuinely misleading. The FDA itself has stated that sunscreens above SPF 50 offer no clinically meaningful additional protection over SPF 50 products. Let that sink in for a moment. An SPF 50 product blocks approximately 98% of UVB rays. SPF 100 blocks approximately 99%, a 1% difference. That is it. Yet the SPF 100 label functions as a powerful marketing signal that convinces consumers to reach for this bottle over an SPF 50 at a lower price, under the assumption that more must mean better. It is the same psychological trick that makes people buy the largest size of anything. Bigger number, better product. Except in this case, the FDA has explicitly said the science does not support that assumption. The active filters, avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, octocrylene, and oxybenzone, are the standard commodity chemical filter stack used across the industry. La Roche-Posay is a legitimate brand with real dermatological heritage, and some of their products genuinely earn their price. Their Cicaplast line, their Tellurian cleansers, these are products with real clinical backing. But this particular product uses an SPF number as a marketing lever in a way that does not reflect the actual science of UV protection. The brand knows that SPF 100 sells better than SPF 50 on a shelf. That is a business decision. You are not buying twice the protection. You are buying a number that feels safer than it actually is. Now we flip the script. 2 sunscreens that give you the real science at a fraction of the cost. Number 4. Beauty of Joseon Relief, Sunrise and Probiotics. SPF 50. This costs $14 for 1.69 ounces. Before we get into the formula, let us talk about why this product exists at this price point. Beauty of Joseon is a Korean brand that operates in a market where sunscreen is taken extremely seriously. South Korea has among the highest rates of daily SPF use in the world, and Korean consumers are highly educated about UV filter chemistry. Brands cannot survive in that market on storytelling alone. They have to perform. The active UV filter is zinc oxide at 20.6%, one of the highest concentrations available in a consumer sunscreen, combined with a stabilized chemical filter for broad spectrum coverage. Independent third-party testing, published in 2023, confirmed the formula meets and exceeds its stated SPF claim, with UVA protection registering in the highest PA category available. The probiotics and rice extract in the formula are not marketing decoration. Both have peer-reviewed literature behind them for skin barrier support and anti-inflammatory effect. The probiotic complex specifically has been studied for its role in reducing UV-induced inflammation at the skin surface level. At $14, this bottle costs less than a single ingredient in Supergoop's marketing budget. The UV science is equivalent. In several UVA protection metrics, it is actually superior. The skin-supporting actives are backed by published data, and the price reflects what the formula actually costs to make, not what a Sephora glass counter adds to the perceived value. This is what sunscreen looks like when the brand invests in the formula instead of the campaign. Number 5. Purito Daily Go-To Sunscreen SPF 50. This retails for around $15 for 2.03 ounces. If the beauty of Joseon is the accessible entry point, Purito is the formulation deep cut. The active filter is Uvenol A+, also known as diethylamino hydroxybenzoyl hexyl benzoate, a next-generation UVA filter developed by BASF with an excellent photostability profile, meaning it does not degrade under sun exposure the way older filters like avobenzone do. This is a critical distinction. Avobenzone, the UVA filter used in Supergoop and in most American luxury sunscreens, is inherently unstable. It breaks down when exposed to sunlight, which means your protection is actively diminishing the longer you are outside. Uvenol A+ does not have this problem. It maintains its protective capacity throughout sun exposure. This is actually a more chemically sophisticated filter choice than what most luxury American sunscreen brands are currently using, because American FDA regulations have not approved several next-generation European filters, forcing domestic brands to rely on older, less stable molecules. Purito, operating under European and Korean cosmetic regulations, can use better chemistry, and they price it at $15. Purito also publishes its full SPF testing methodology on its website. They show the test type, the testing lab, and the measured result, a level of ingredient transparency that brands charging 3 times the price rarely offer. Independent cosmetic chemist reviews have consistently placed Purito in the top tier of reef-safe, photostable, broad-spectrum options available to consumers. For $15, you are getting a more photostable, more advanced UV filter than the one inside the $38 Supergoop bottle. The only thing Supergoop has that Purito does not is a better Instagram presence. Here is the pattern that holds across every single entry on this list. The UV filters protecting your skin are produced by a small group of global chemical manufacturers: BASF, Ashland, Evonik. They sell to luxury brands and to drugstore brands from the same catalog at comparable wholesale prices. The molecule sitting between your skin and the sun is the same molecule whether the bottle costs $12 or $68. What changes is the packaging, the retail location, the influencer campaign, and the story you were told before you opened your wallet. The sunscreen industry has borrowed the luxury beauty playbook and applied it to a product category where the active ingredients are literally standardized commodities regulated by government agencies. There is no premium UV filter hiding in an expensive bottle. There is no exclusive photostability technology available only to brands that charge more. The FDA approves the actives. The chemists formulate them. The marketing department decides the price. Those are 3 completely separate processes, and only one of them has anything to do with how well your skin is protected. The dermatology community has known this for decades. Board-certified dermatologists at major academic medical centers do not personally use La Mer or Supergoop. They use the same products they recommend to their patients: CeraVe, Vanicream, and Mineral SPF 50 formulas that cost under $20. That gap between what the industry sells and what the experts actually use is not a coincidence. It is the most honest signal available about where the real value in this category sits. Knowing that is the single most valuable piece of information you can carry into the SPF aisle. Stop paying for the story. Start paying for the filter. If this video saved you money, hit the like button and subscribe to Pure Beauty Lab. Because next time, we are going even deeper into the ingredient lies the industry is still getting away with. We are looking at the anti-aging category, and what we found is going to make this video look like a warm-up. The next video drops this week. Make sure notifications are on so you do not miss it. See you there.